Hello, welcome to Nell at Night. So happy Monday. Here we are in March. Woohoo! And I am back from my vacation. So I talked about a couple of weeks ago, I was like, oh, I've got some surprises coming up, and never really mentioned what they were. And honestly, I think I fell short on that because my surprises were really my vacations and travels, and I had this idea of like that being so exciting for everyone watching these videos, and then I thought about it after and I was like, okay, wait a minute, how is that exciting for anyone watching my videos? So that was my big surprise, and probably didn't feel like much of a surprise. It's not like I was pulling rabbits out of a hat or anything. However, since I fell short on that, I thought maybe I would pull a rabbit out of a hat, because I have in my hands a rabbit that is in a hat. I'm so silly. Okay, here's Graham, and he is not feeling the need to talk right now. He looks like a vicious little bunny, like he's hiding. Okay, so I'm sitting with my bunny on my lap because he's awesome. And the reason that I'm showing you him, other than the fact that I'm just trying to create magic, oh my gosh, you can see his fur just it just landed on my head. That is so ridiculous. Okay, so the reason that Graham is with us today is because he is the absolute zenmaster. Now, what do I mean by zenmaster? Well, he's super chill and very relaxed. And the thing about him and his, oh my gosh, first of all, I've got hair that's sticking up, but his bunny fur is like floating everywhere. So what's so cool, I'm going to be serious now, I promise I'll be well behaved. So what's so cool about Graham, and why I actually put him in here, and the intention of this, is because he's very relaxed. Because animals in the animal kingdom, their feathers or fur does not get ruffled for long. They do not have what we call the cerebral frontal lobe of brain. So that means that they don't hold on to memories, they don't actually get worried and project the future like we do, and they do perceive threat, and they do have the amygdala part of their brain, which is the fight or flight, and where our stress hormones operate. However, once the perceived threat is over, they go back to a homeostasis of their body, which means that they go back to their system operating properly. We, on the other hand, are always in an allostatic load. Actually, we're not always in an allostatic load, but oftentimes we are. And what that means is that our body generally operates at a place of recovery. So because of all the ways our body responds to stress and perceives threats continually, even when there's no threats there. Why is this important? That was him just jumping off my lap. So why is this important? And that's him hopping along the wood floor. It's important because why is this important? He just distracted me. It's important because the way we handle stress is very different from animals, and it's also why we get sick so easily and why our health is oftentimes not good. Now, here's the good news, and this goes back to the meditation discussions I've been having, actually discussions with two people. I've been talking to myself in a camera. So this information that I've been sharing about meditation is very helpful and related to the way we deal with stress. So meditation actually helps regulate our internal system, and that's why it's wonderful. Now, it also helps us, I'm still on the meditation thing, I will be ending this soon, Yet it is a foundation for us and something that's extremely important when we begin to build and create new exercises in our life and practices that transform and shift us to a different place. Now, the other thing that's so cool about the sitting and the noticing is that we then begin to notice and hear our thoughts and what's happening. And excuse me, and then we begin to make choices around what's happening inside of our mind. So first our thoughts happen, then we speak what we think, and we also behave in the way that we think. And this affects our karma. And karma is probably not what you think it is, because a lot of people have this different idea of karma than what it intentionally was described or defined as. And a parenting of how we behave actually come in. So I guess I'm not done, because next week I am going to talk about two things. Those two things are karma and parenting, and how they relate to our lives, okay? So, have a great night. Hope you enjoyed the little bunny trick. He probably wasn't too happy about that, but the Zen master, Graham, definitely is something, a pet that you can learn from. He's super chill. Okay. Many blessings to you. Have a great night. Goodbye.